Greetings, family, greetings. So, today I'm going to tell you a little bit of tips for braiding kids' hair. When braiding kids' hair, first off, I like to say make sure your child has eaten or the client has eaten and has a laptop or cell phone so that they can sit during the entire duration of the appointment. I know that may be a little bit impossible, but it's highly recommended that they'll sit longer with a device than without a device. Also, you want to remind the child that they are doing good. Motivate them, let them know that they're sitting good, that they're looking beautiful, that after their appointment or after they get their hair done, they are going to be so much prettier, that their hair look good, boost their little confidence up or whatever. Also, another thing that I like to do that everybody may not do is if the child is irritated, aggravated, maybe the child is moving too much, I initiate and give them permission to take breaks. I like to stand the child up and tell them to wiggle wiggle, loosen up, move their body, give them something to drink. Maybe they need another snack. When I'm braiding kids' hair, it's like it's their world. Because I'm trying to, you know, just like with an adult appointment, you want to please the client because they are a paying client and you are servicing them. So, number one, make sure they have eaten. Number two, make sure they got a device. Number three, motivate them, encourage them to sit still, let them know they're beautiful. And then number four, take breaks if needed, or as needed, shall I say. Also, for my braiders, I know right here is probably not a good angle, but a few braiding tips. If you want that braid to look like a braid at the beginning, like at the edge, make sure you grip small pieces of hair. Take your time. Make sure you arch your wrist. Do not lay your wrist on the client head. Lift that wrist. If you look closely, my wrist has a little arch to it because that way I can ensure that the braid, I'm gripping good, but not too tight. I feel like when you relax your wrist, lay it down, the braid looks different. Like the braid look more relaxed. And then you may be pulling on the hair, not realizing. That is something I was taught that I like to share. Make sure you arch your wrist and just keep in mind that when you're braiding hair, you do not want to put so much tension on their hair that it's possible that their hair pop off around the edges. They develop sores in the scalp. You want to be gentle and treat the scalp nicely because you want the client to come back. You want the hair to grow, excuse me, and you want to retain length. So just make sure that you're working in a timely manner, but also giving quality work. Right here, I have hair gel on the back of my hand. I have the little slap band for the gel, but I guess you could say I'm old school, or I'm just used to, you know, the way it was before the slap band. I actually like putting the gel there. It's not going nowhere. And it's easy to reach. We put the gel there because it's easier to reach. I am a at-home stylist right now. I am braiding my little cousin's hair. When I'm doing kids' hair, I am reminded why I don't do kids' hair often. Even though she sat still really good, I'm proud of her. I mean, it's not her first rodeo. I've done her hair before. She did do good. But baby, let me tell you, some of these kids, like Miss Ma'am right here, just watching. She's having a good time. That's the detangler that I swear by. Like, y'all need to go get this detangler. I also use it in my locks for a moisturizer. Spray the hair. Get the blow dryer brush. Blow dryer brush. You having fun, ain't you? And I detangle the hair. Now, when you detangling hair, you want to make sure that you start at the end, like you see right here. When you start at the end, you're not raking, pulling, yanking the child's head, causing breakage to the hair, down the whole shaft of the hair. You want to make sure that you be gentle to the hair. If you're not gentle to the hair, they don't have no hair to come back to you. So just make sure that you treat the hair with care. I am a hair braider that cares about the hair. Like, it's important for you to care about the hair so that the client comes back, so that the client hair grows. I take pride in the fact that I'm good with the kids, that my clients know I care about the hair. And right here, I want you to know it's okay to start over. It is okay. Y'all seen that little bitty piece of hair? Like, that would have thrown it all off. And at the end, you're going to see how nice and neat these braids look. And let me tell you, I don't know about nobody else, but in the mornings, I do my best work. I can't be no late night braider, baby, because I'll probably fall asleep in their head. Pay attention to how I'm gripping the hair, how slow I'm going. Like, this is real time. I'm not necessarily going slow, but I'm not rushing either. I like neat braids, clean parts, periods. And I think it was worth me taking it down so that I can get that clean part. Yes, ma'am. She's like a model client. She's sitting so good. She got her lap, what it is, an iPad. Yeah, I enjoyed her today. Her little cousin, well, my little cousin, that was my first time doing her hair. And I will say she definitely gave me a run for my money. But I still did their hair under 2 hours. Braided it up in a ponytail. Added beads. Got some pictures. I had to remind her to get her hands off my wall. And while you taking pictures, make sure you take pictures. Pictures, they show your growth. Let's see what this tablet, also, this iPad number, charger number, you'll remember that you did the client hair and when. Also, it boosts confidence in the kids or the adults. Get your hands off that wall. Can't tell her nothing, baby. Look at those braids. Nice and neat. I love it. It's still wet. Yes. Put it in the dishwasher. That's a little bit of grease over there. And this is the back view. Look at there. Her beads glow in the dark. You can't tell her nothing. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. The next video will be coming soon.